Just remember, you guys are all live on TikTok, so. I'll start out with a little one. I'm gonna really try to just cut in really careful first. Yeah, we might need a brush. Little chip brush. Welcome everybody, I hope you guys are having a good day. I might be a little bit busy at times because I'm working with a crew that these are just some really fun customers that came to our office. And they were wanting to pour a shop floor that's somewhat decorative. And so I decided to come up here and help. This is countertopepoxy.com, you're on our channel, so come check us out. And this is our commercial flooring line called Diamond Coat. So once you go to a class of ours, you're a Diamond Coat Epoxy installer, and that's what this is right here.
I can go with this one.
Yeah, if you want to get in that, here, I'll go around here. Sorry about that, man. I'll be able to get pretty close on a lot of this here. Usually just starting out the hardest. There we are. I think we might be able to get this just with this. I bet there'll be little corners and stuff that I can't get very easily though. But I'll come back up this, don't worry. No, I bet I can get most of this with this. But I bet you we'll get stuck on those pipes over there and some weird stuff like around those and things. Dude. We're gonna be doing blue and silver and black accents. So this is actually gonna be a really neat floor here today, guys. And I just want to cut in nice because this guy just built a shop and it's obviously not a mess. I don't want to be the one that starts it, so. That only took me an hour. This is basically exactly what you'd be doing in a class, except you'd get to see the prep days we did, filling the joints. Ah, Letty, come on. Yeah. I trust you more there than me. I poured out too far from my wall, so. I didn't want to go over this little metal lip here. Be sure to ask questions, guys. I don't mind if you guys have questions. If you got questions, I've got answers. This is totally waterproof. This is going to be a very, very bulletproof, shock-resistant floor. He's going to be parking heavy equipment on it, but it's going to be as decorative as a living room, so. Protection? How do you know I'm not wearing protection anywhere? No, because this is sorry guys, because this product right here is actually zero VOC. There is actually zero odor in here, and we're in a well-ventilated room. So this is a little different than most resins, so. Thanks for asking, though. I love that people are actually giving a crap about their health lately. It took forever for us to try to talk people into caring about that. Yeah, we do a lot of residential, actually, most commonly. All right, whenever that next bucket's done, we can run it down the rest of this wall, too, if you guys want to. Yep, you want to make sure that seal coat is cured first. Basically, you're sealing the slab up so that you have even absorption and a standard mill thickness on your second pass, guys. If you didn't seal your slab, you wouldn't get that common thickness. If we want to, we can run more down here, and then we can run like the rest down there, and we'll start like an L in here. You could even run it just heavy across here. Sorry. You just run the whole end there, one big pour. Yeah, if you have more, yeah, you'll be fine. Oh. Went up on your metal a little bit there. That'd be stressful. Oh, I said that would be stressful to have a dog in here or something. I had a lady. I had a lady that had a cat, and she said, "Don't worry, I talked to Buster. He loves you guys. He won't do this." And she goes, "Is that right, Buster?" And I said, "Lady, like your cat doesn't understand epoxy." Her cat jumped right on the floor, stuck all over the place. I was like, "Please, like, yeah." Some cat people think their cat really has this emotional bond with them where they give a shit. But
you want that other bucket?
Yeah. Oh, we have one more gray. Yeah, let's run the rest of this wall down there, and now we can pick up those buckets and stack them, and get them off the floor. And we start 3 more buckets. You guys may as well start 3 more.
Mix 3 more?
Yeah, I would. I'd go back to probably 2 more grays and 1 black. The joints, I'm not actually sure what they sealed that off with. I think it was a polyurethane or something that they had. And then they epoxied with our epoxy over the top of it. So very flexible epoxy here. This is a very shock resistant. This is called Ultra Flex. So this goes down in a lot of really nasty environments, things where you're going to be driving on it where you think it's going to get impacted. So. Well, we're going to pour a seamless layer. Each coat is going to be one homogeneous coat that's totally seamless. So obviously there's layers to it, but there's not transitions between the layers, if that makes sense. So in the world of epoxy, that's considered seamless. Yeah, we're ready for that other bucket. We can pour more, a little more heavier down this L here.
Like from here?
Yeah. Well, how are you guys? What are they asking? This is a shop for a guy. It's going to be very decorative though, guys. Wait till you see the blue, the black. Do we have white going down at all? Yeah. Okay, a little bit of white. There we are. Yes, sir. If you're not pulling enough product, you just got to kind of slow it down, and the T-bar will bring a lot more product with it. So you want to leave a little thicker floor, run this a little bit faster, A little thinner floor, run it a little bit slower. This product right here is not in and of itself, but we stay away from whites. It's pretty stable with the colors we're using, but this is not our diamond gloss. This is more of our shock resistant, but we have UV top coats. We have all kinds of stuff we could do if we needed to. Say what? Oh, we have a specific product just for patios, guys. A little bit different than this, but we have an amazing exterior product too. And that's what you learn in class too. So when you come to a class, we'll go over all that with you. We usually diamond grind instead of etch. We don't chemically etch because usually chemical etching is done with water, and we try to keep all the moisture out of the slab. It's best to stay away from moisture and water when you're trying to prepare a slab. No reason to have to try to expel that later. Not to mention etching doesn't really help profile, and diamond grinding does, and I'm a big believer in you want to grind to highs, fill your lows, and then seal your slab. Whereas etching, sandblasting, a lot of those things, it really can actually exacerbate some of the issues with old damaged slabs and just isn't helpful for a quick, strong, warrantyable turnaround. So, grind my highs, fill my lows, seal my slab. I expel moisture. I usually use alcohol to draw any moisture out. And then I'll use a acetone cut skim coat with an ultra flexible epoxy that's a long molecule, so it penetrates way better than most epoxies. So, because penetration of the slab is the only thing that creates shock resistance and the ability to really bond without getting your hot tire pickup or that linear separation. So it's all has to do with diamond grinding and making sure you have something to really stick to. As soon as you really have that surface you can stick to, make sure there's no moisture in it. Make sure you get your product in good, so that's why I put a little bit of acetone, because it helps it cut into any moisture. We have workshops. We have one coming up next week in Colorado, and then we have one in Florida, and then we have one in North Carolina. And we go over flooring, countertops, walls, in all of them. So can't wait to see some of you guys out at the workshops. If you notice, I'm trying to walk a really steady pace, because the more steady that I pull this, the more even and smooth this floor will be. So just trying to walk and really control each stroke. Just keep it nice and organized, a nice speed. Don't push too fast or too slow. Is this what? Say what? Is this a fusion bond here? We would consider it a chemical bond that we're getting to the floor underneath us. So, and that's why we didn't sand in between, because we have like 72 hours of open time, depending on the temperature, where we can actually get a mechanical bond with this specific product. So those are the things I like to go over in class. So when you come to a class, we explain all that. You get to actually do a lot of this too, so. All right, we're going to have.
Is alcohol the same as
Ethanol?
ethanol?
No, I believe ethanol is a little heavier, and alcohol, especially the 99% isopropyl, it's like 5.2 pounds per gallon or 5.4 or something like that, very light. And really pure, it doesn't leave a residue, and there's no moisture like water in it. So as long as it hasn't been contaminated. But remember, if you leave your alcohol open, you can have 99% alcohol that turns to 70% because it can pick up ambient moisture, because it's an adsorbent to moisture. It doesn't just mix with it. So. Yeah, come out to a workshop. We have workshops in Grand Junction, Colorado, in Florida, and in North Carolina right now. So I can't wait to meet you guys in one of those. And we'll be doing all this. So.
Do we need to lock the windows so the sun doesn't hit it?
No, that's good. Yeah.
Okay.
No, any additional heat or whatever you.
Oh, okay.
Is that your second mix yet, or just the first?
This is the first one.
Okay.
That's the second one, so we'll switch.
Right on.
6 seconds.
Still got one. And we're gonna have, is that a full kit over there?
No, that's the half gallon.
That's the half gallon?
That's the,
When we go to the black, do we need a different paddle?
We're gonna need to, we'll get it. We're not gonna have a bunch of extra. Yes, sir.
moisture testing tool.
There's quite a few different ways to moisture test, and I will go over that. Yes, sir.
Do we need to clean the paddle before we put it in the glass?
Not at all, no. That won't, yeah, you won't get any contamination. Yeah, it's very similar. We have a few different ways, and it really depends on if you think your moisture is like consistent or intermittent. There's different like sodium core samples that you can drill into your slab. There's ones you can tape to the top of your slab. You can tape a square to the top of your slab. There's marring moisture meters. We do the same thing. There's, yeah, another big L. Non-marring moisture meters. And there's reasons why I use each one, and that's kind of why classes are important, is I like to go over a lot of this, because we even talk about site surveys. What happens when you come onto a site and you realize that that you're epoxying a basement and it's in the lowest laying area? You know, what do you need to do? Is there French drains? How do we, you know, divert groundwater? So those are things we go over. Why would you mud jack with concrete? Why would you use foam instead? Those are all things we try to cover. Try to be somewhat accurate here down this edge. I'm always angling my T-bar. Now, I'm putting down quite a bit of gray before I want to put down any of the black. I want to at least get halfway through this before I start accenting too much. The cure time on this, generally I say you can walk lightly on it in about 24 hours, and you could park equipment on it in about 96. I'd park a truck on it in probably 72 hours. Something heavy, I'd probably wait an additional 2 days or something. Very dependent on temperature too. If you can kick that heat up just a little bit, it'll make a ton of difference on the actual cure time, speeding it up. All right, which one of you guys wants to do this now? This portion. That's the gray? Yeah, you think you can do this? I know you can. You're gonna be better than me. Nope, I know you will be. Now just remember, do you see how I'm doing? Oh, you guys are dirt guys. You guys know what a grader is. Yeah. So just keep that pile, always keep that pile working this way. Do you see this? See, and do you see how I'm running the top edge of my blade out the pile? Yeah. It's so easy for guys to accidentally do this, and they leave that big pile up there, and you don't even realize how much you wasted. So, and then if you stop like this, and then you start again, that's gonna leave a dip in the floor that's hard for me to, then when I start decorating, it'll leave it'll actually be a divot that I like fill. And it'll be, so I always try to like not set my scraper and or my T-bar and just keep it moving. So here you are.
You want to do it?
No. I want you to do it. You're gonna have to work for him. You need to make money for this guy. So now you can pour all the rest of your L out. Now you tell me what you need me to do so I can make money for you. I'll try to stay ahead of you, man. Look at that. First time he's better than me. To replace alcohol? Yeah. Tequila, vodka. If you can't use alcohol, try True Value, because True Value still breaks the law. The power to True Value. Thank you for selling alcohol. Yeah, I would do the same thing. And I would pour right on the epoxy. You've been doing perfect. And then he's just gonna wanna get this a little straighter. Yep, now I'll carry the black out and I'll start pouring that, but then I'm guessing you're gonna mix like 2 of those gray still, and you're gonna have 1 for black, which only leaves you half of that, so we may actually only wanna, we might wanna leave 2 of those still. We'll just see how far across our floor we get, because I think we still need more gray. So. We might pour that black into like gallon containers, and we'll just do it right over here by the floor, so I can just carry it back and forth, little batches, and pour it. I think we need them for this. Yeah. Let me try to get you some product out here. I'm gonna try to bring you some. I'm gonna see if we have excess out here. Just trying to make sure I don't have a bunch of wasted product out here. What's that? Yeah, quite a bit. I mean, it's a little thin now too, so I don't know that I want it too thin. Oh yeah. Just be really watching those last buckets so we know what ratio of white, black, silver, what we're gonna want. Oh, you're okay, you're okay. I'll stay away from that stuff. Just trying to guarantee I can not leave excess out here, because we have down to like probably half an extra tablespoon of epoxy today. I think so. I'm guessing we need that probably most likely. Whereas the black and all those, we do whatever ratios you guys want. Say what? Oh, this product right here, guys, has actually zero odor whatsoever. So it's a very unique product. It's a zero VOC, kind of specialized flexible resin. It's not like most epoxies. And thank you, though. And we're also on top of that, we're in a very well ventilated area. But this specific product, it's really unique for that, and the fact that it's much healthier. But I do love that you guys care, so thank you for asking. All right, I'm gonna pass this back off to you, man. Here we go. You might have somebody pick up those buckets. And now for my black accents. Finally, these are my shoes that keep me up out of the product. They just have spikes on them, guys.
Battery is singing. Does that mean it's done?
You guys don't have a foam roller, do you?
What's that?
A foam roller? I might actually even have one, but you don't have a foam roller on a... Oh, you know what? I'll use the squeegee instead. The squeegee will work better. How much black do you think you're gonna want? Because I mean, this is just... What's that? Okay, right. Well, at first we were thinking of making 2, but I don't think we'll ever need 2.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
Because I think black.
We'll just be quick then. We just want this gray spread so we can finish that kit because we don't want the black getting hot on us.
Okay.
We could even leave it outside in between.
It
If
is
you
something
if you want to pour me one more.
I have one more.
Yeah. All right. Oh, barely. Sorry. Try not to drag my feet or it'll scrape the floor. Leave little curly cues. It's one of my pet peeves, but I usually do it to myself. I don't want this to look too splashed. I know that's a weird thing to say, but right now, of course, it's going to be ugly because we haven't manipulated it all yet, and I'm just doing a kind of a cool pattern that the customer came up with. And after I do this, we'll swipe it, and it's going to be a lot of fun. There we are. Yeah, I bet we can do more too. I mean, I can get probably a few more lines in here. You know, yeah. I bet one more.
Another gallon?
Yeah, probably another one. Doing good, man. What's that? The edges? Yeah, it takes time figuring those out. You're doing really good, though. Está muy bien. Perfecto. Tú eres un jefe de epoxy. We are pouring a shop floor here. We're getting ready to do some really decorative stuff. We're just putting a gray base down, and then we're going to be swiping blue, black, and silver through it and putting like a decorative pattern to it. So right now, this is what you always start out with. Get that canvas, that backdrop going so you actually have something to do art onto. So. You guys can be patient now with it too if you want to, because we're not in a huge rush now that we got most of the floor down. So if you want to kind of play around with those, keep one pail to see how much white, how much black, how much silver you want. I wouldn't be too concerned. There you guys are. Oh, you're good. I'll even give that to you. Sometimes two guys work pretty fast together. Oh, you put it down right now. Yeah, you may as well get it out of that bucket. Yeah, and right on here. All the way down, all the way. There we are. Oh, you're good, you're good. Oh yeah, yeah. I'll come up. If you move that bucket down, I'll push your corner out. Maybe. There we are. Oh no, you're good. Oh yeah, no, that's good. How many more total kits do we have? Just 1.5?
We have one that's clear that's mixed, and we have one that's unmixed.
And then that half? Okay. What do you want ratio? How many more gallons of the black do you have?
I think I have one more gallon of black.
Maybe we do that partial black, because that'd probably give us enough to do. We'd pour 1 more gallon to get us to here. The partial would probably get us across the floor if we finish that partial with black. And then I bet you we probably want to mix white and silver in the other one. I'd start out with, okay. Yeah, so maybe the other one we'll just mix it into thirds or whatever like that, whatever you guys want to do. Yeah, I would just mix.
We have one more back there.
Yeah, just start dumping. You can have guys mix whatever ratios you want right now with, blue, silver, white, whatever they want in those others. So if you want to watch that and watch the ratios, I'll finish out in here because this is going to be 5 minutes and our whole floor is going to be gray. So.
Okay, I haven't mixed that. So,
Like how much blue?
Yeah, I think we're going to need probably that last bucket of black you have and then a little more maybe out of that partial kit.
Okay.
But then I'm betting maybe you want half of that to be blue. So you could just mix a little, you could dump some out to a white bucket to hand mix a little bit of white and some out to a silver bucket for a little hand mix and leave half of it in there for like 2 gallons of blue.
Okay.
or something if you want.
Okay.
Do you mind, are you concerned that you're moving slow and it's going to set up?
You guys are concerned? Esta no mi primero rodeo. So does that mean it's not, tu comprende? Esta no mi primero rodeo? It's not my first rodeo in English. It means I know what I'm doing. So I can make mistakes super classy and you guys won't even know it. How did I get my first customer? I found somebody that had something, it's called epilepsy, and they just didn't really know what was happening, and no, I'm kidding, guys. I freaking take care of people. How did I get my first customer? My first good customer, I'm not kidding, I had just left the Marine Corps, and I didn't really know what to do, and I wanted to be a tile setter, and I was like, how the hell do you advertise to set tile? Because I loved setting tile. I thought it was fun. I did that quite a bit as a kid. And I actually helped her. I saw her struggling trying to get groceries in her car because she was an old lady, or out of her car rather, into her house. And I stopped and pulled in with a friend of mine and just helped her. Didn't even know, and she's complained about everything they were going through with their move from California and that they were trying to remodel their house and everything. And I said, oh, well, I'll look at that if you want. And that is my first big customer that was like a decent customer that I ever had. So, and since then, of course, I've been doing mostly epoxy and a lot of other stuff, but I helped an old lady, if that answers your question about my first customer. These are just spiked shoes, guys. Is there really that much shit talking on TikTok? It's TikTok, it's not shit talk. Hey TikTok, this is a unique product. We're going over a shop floor. We're doing a decorative fun pour for a guy. So thank you guys for being on the live today. I love you guys. Thank you for all the love. We're a small company with Diamond Coat Epoxy and Countertop Epoxy. You can check out our reviews. If you wonder who we are, we're a small but probably the most respected epoxy company in the world. So wait around and you'll see either me fail or hopefully not. So. But we have lots of time to work with this product, guys. Now I'm just gonna kind of cross-hash this a little because I know I left a little excess product up here. I just want a nice, even floor. You actually have up to 3 hours work time with this product, and then it sets up quickly compared to some, but thanks for the love, guys. You have no idea how much that tiny bit of, you guys come on a small company like this and hit that like button and it actually helps us. So thank you guys, I love you all. And I promise not to leave it looking like a zebra out there. Ooh, you see Michael's dancing shoes there. These shoes, it's just a really sharp spike that keeps me up off the floor so that the sole of the shoe doesn't touch the floor. So pretty simple. Say what?
Pricing.
So what's that?
What's the pricing?
Pricing, if you do this yourself, and you're pouring, this costs about $2.25 a square foot on an average pour, I'd say, on a lot of them. You could maybe get it cheaper, but we do have enough to mix a partial gray, right? Like a half gray if we need to? Yeah, okay, we probably will need a...
I don't have any more gray.
Oh, well. No more? No, don't worry about it then. I guess that answers that. So, since we don't have any more gray, told you guys if you hung out, you'd be able to see me do something fun. I'm looking for piles out here. They're still mixing, guys, so I'm not in a massive hurry. I want to just more take my time and really cross pour this and make sure that it's here you go. Sometimes I like to push this 2 different directions. You'll catch a bunch of big piles out here on the floor. And then, if you get them, it'll leave just such a smoother final pour. Be patient with me, guys. You might want to get in there with a roller because you'll just push more product off that slab. You might just get in there and roll it. Yeah, probably. Yeah, these are very sharp, guys. These spikes are very, very sharp on these shoes, so they definitely will not leave pointy marks. The one thing, if I walk through my different colors, I'm about to start coloring out here on the floor and doing more decorative stuff. That's when I'll want to be careful. I won't want to step like in the black and then back into the light gray. It'd leave a big nasty pattern. When you wish you had just 2 more gallons of your base color, but you don't, so. Because this specific resin is kind of specialized and has no odor, but thank you for asking, guys. Most resins, even though they say they don't, they can have quite a bit of volatile organic content without disclosing it to you. And this product right here is getting kind of well known for being a little healthier option, but it's also much stronger. It's the same thing that helps it stay very flexible, shock resistant, and penetrate the slab so well. So along with that health also comes strength. Am I the boss? I don't know. Am I the boss? I don't know if I'm a boss, guys. I technically own the company and I have fun, but I just have a lot of fun people that I work with. So, and these people, I'm not their boss. These guys do concrete and dirt work, all kinds of construction. And this is their shop floor, and they just bought product from me, so I came up. It's kind of close to where I live, so me and Michael, the most badass photographer in the world, came up to just give them a hand. Yes, sir.
2 gallons of blue?
Yeah, I think that it's your ratio that you're watching. You kind of see how much black is down.
That's 2 gallons or 3 gallons?
That's about 3 there, which I can be a little more gingerly with it. We're getting down there. We could probably take it out of here, actually. Temporarily, I might use it still. I don't know.
And then 175 will do 2 gallons, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, pretty well, too. Just really watch for clumps of pigment. That's the only thing that'll really get you is those chunks of powder. And yeah, they'll stick to the edge. That's why I really scrape the edges with powder mixes. We're getting down there. I know, the shoes are the funnest part of the job, right? Say what? Oh, this is going to hold up to track hose and backhoes and skid steers and mechanic work and large trucks. So this is a very durable floor. So, well, right now it's still wet epoxy, but once it's cured, it will be a very durable floor. And yeah, this corner, just cross push it in over here, make sure it's nice and smooth. There's absolutely. Thank you for the love, guys. I sure hope you guys love this as it's finished too. And probably a thinner epoxy coat over here by this door than I have ever been. Well, we grind our highs, and then we seal our slab. We fill any of our little lows. We deal with any moisture. And that's a pretty, if you're organized, that can be a rapid process. You're gonna love them. So excited to see this black start getting worked in. As soon as I start pouring the rest of the accents, this floor is gonna get a lot more exciting than what you guys have been watching. Just trying to cut in my final couple square inches, guys. I apologize. I'm probably boring as shit to watch, so wish I was hot. What's that? Yes, sir. Yeah, 175 will be perfect for 2. You could go up to 4, but it'll be pretty heavy. I mean, you'll have a very blue color. You could even... Yeah, you're good. Remember, accents are whatever level of color you want. So if you like what you get, don't use more, because then you'd have something to spray if you'd rather, and you can use that spray bottle on the back of my truck to do an extra alcohol or whatever you'd like to do. Yeah, this is your floor, man. So I'm just here to try to help. This product right here, guys, and thank you for all the questions on that, but this product right here is kind of a unique product in the fact that it's a bit healthier than most products. So we actually have 0 VOC, meaning volatile organic content. And even though a lot of products claim that, this is unique in the fact that it actually truly has 0 VOC, which is why a lot of companies pick this product, have been picking it a ton lately. And now we just won't want to step in our black because it would track ourselves some little spike marks. Say what? You know what? It's way cheaper than carpet and way higher end, as long as you're doing it correctly. Also, you can pour this right over tile. You can go over just about anything with this. Old nasty concrete floors. Nope, we're gonna spray alcohol on this, guys. This is our diamond coat epoxy. If you're on countertop epoxy, but our commercial flooring line is called diamond coat epoxy. We do floors, walls, countertops, casting. And this is our flooring line. This is our Ultra Flex, because this is gonna be a shop floor where heavy equipment works. And thank you for the roses and thank you for the love, guys. The alcohol will pop air bubbles and really help self-level this floor. Is that all the black?
I could make another one.
Oh, no, I don't need more. No, just, nope, that's perfect. Do we have any of the accent colors done? I'll start pouring our next. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll pour that.
Is that gonna be okay, Levi?
That is beautiful, yes.
You guys want these out of here?
Yeah, you can take them out. You could even pour the blue in that bucket. It won't hurt anything if you contaminate it. That'll be actually a really cool pour if you want to just dump it in here, because I'm going to be tracking in the black with that anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
Dude, you need gloves? Here you guys go.
Richard.
So when it's like that, you try to kind of split it a little bit, right here by the end.
Yeah, we'll pull it back and kind of swiffer it in like this. Thank you, man. And I might use this again.
Okay.
And what the alcohol does.
The alcohol, you guys are about to see. Now, this is our fun part. Now, if you notice, I'm stepping over all my black because I want an accent. I don't want this to be a big walk spiked floor. Now, I'm going to randomly push my blue, track it out from my black on the majority of these lanes. Make sure it's kind of crossing over a little bit. I want to be pretty gingerly with this blue because we don't have near as much as we do of the other accents. No, this is going to be amazing. This product right here is so impervious to damage, oil, grease, brake fluid, gasoline, diesel fuel, hydraulic fluid. Did I say that? This would be good for anything from a mechanic shop to a sperm bank and anything in between. I don't know about that second part, but. Gingerly, be very gingerly. All right. One little drizzly vein there in the center.
Do you grind and do an overlay first?
We grind, but then we do not overlay. We grind, seal, and stabilize the concrete. We can do one more of them if you want.
A little more?
Yeah. Yes, sir. I'll fill it up. Yeah, you're good there. It's easier to pour out of these bendable, flexible containers. Oh, the design's ugly right now, guys, because we haven't even started. Just remember, we're just getting product on the floors right now. So, of course, it's very ugly. We still have to swipe all this. This is a pattern picked by the customer, too, so don't be concerned if it's what they love. This year, you're about anywhere from $1.75 a square foot for this product. And I mean, it goes up depending on what you're doing. If you're just going over smooth concrete, you might be down from there a little. If you're going over really badly damaged concrete, it'd be a little more. Here, and I'll just use that. I'll just pour that. That's about it.
Basically, these bags are trash, right?
Yeah, totally, yeah. We are ready for any next accents you guys have. Say what? You could use a urethane top coat in here. We don't generally do a lot of sacrificial coatings. This here is a pretty durable standalone epoxy. We do have a more color stable one. This is great since it's inside without a lot of direct light. So if you could get fading, but you could polish it too. So this is very thick. We're gonna have about 60 mils down, which is probably 3 times thicker than any product. So this will be very shock resistant, very repairable for years to come. I know it's ugly right now. We haven't swiped it yet, but we're about to. I just want to get all my products down before I start swiping it. If I start manipulating it now and then we add another accent color in, then my accent, kind of my decorative pattern across the floor will start changing. So I need to get all of each color down wherever we want them. I'm ready whenever you are.
Do you have enough blue, Levi?
Yeah, I did actually, yeah. So you guys tell me whatever else you want in here, because whatever you got to mix. I haven't had any white yet, so I don't know if you still want to do white. A gallon would be one of those color packs. Just one. Yeah, liquid pigment. Yeah. One per 1 gallon. Or what? No, sorry. Half of one of those. Yes, sir. I apologize for that. I'm getting my own ratios wrong, guys. Say what?
What is your setup time?
This here, we're gonna have about 4 hours when we're gonna wanna get off the floor. And so we'll wanna be off the floor in about 4 hours. And then we're gonna wanna be not on it again for probably 24 hours with socks, as long as the temp stays good. And then I'd say no cars and trucks for 72 to 96 hours. No, this is a very good work time on this product, guys. That's why we're gonna get this so damn smooth. All right, is that
it on gray? Here?
Yeah.
all right?
Silver? Do we need more?
Oh, we're good. I think I got it pretty evenly distributed. So you're just doing white?
I still have 4 gallons.
Oh, you still have 4?
I have 4, like 4.5.
What do you want in there? What color do you want overall? I will say that your blue is one of your most non-existent colors on the floor. So if you wanted to just even dump the whole kit in there and mix it, you'd be good. We just want to be kind of quick on it now.
Half of that.
We probably want to have all of our colors on this floor within about 5-10 minutes. So, so I'll have time to work it, which will be good. I mean, if you really want to mix it, you have time. But you see how the blue is. I mean, it's there, but you're like every third. I don't know how much you want. If you mixed a full kit, we could put quite a bit through here. It's up to you, though. I don't know what you want. This is your floor.
I know.
Do it, do it. Don't think too much.
This is a good influence.
Like
More, everybody online thinks more blue.
more blue?
Yeah.
2 gallons or all 4?
I do all 4, but I always do everything, so.
You like blue?
And we don't have a ton of time, so we wanted whatever way you go. Say what? Yes, sir. The trans won't show up until it's on the black.
Until it's on the black.
Yeah. It'll be invisible unless it's on black.
You're gonna do the whole thing on this one?
Well, I only have a 175 of blue, so that's
It'll be enough. You'll be very pigmented in there because you already have a full base color down.
All the other blues on.
Yeah, you still got a half a bag.
Thought you had a half a bag of it.
Here.
Oh yeah, you'll be plenty. That'll be all you'll need.
So I got
Yep,
that much for
you'll be good.
4 gallons.
That'll pigment it pretty hard. You could even take some of that at the end and make more black or anything else you wanted to, and it would still totally kill that metallic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, I would just do the blue because I think it's a pretty good look already.
Okay. So the rest of this in there.
I would, yeah.
Now or?
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
You can walk close, nice too.
So what's that, sir?
Looks cool if you walk close.
Yeah, sometimes it blurs it too much, and sometimes then it looks smeared. And if it doesn't look right, then it's really bad. I've done that before and ruined floors, yeah.
So can I be?
I'm gonna try to kind of go with,
It looks like simple, like a square.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Plan.
Be more blue.
Sorry guys, I know you guys are being very patient right now. You're about to see stuff get manipulated. We will swipe it. We will swipe left or right. I don't know which way do you swipe? Which way would you swipe on this floor? Don't talk about me. Will it get a little bit of dust? It's very wet outside. We just got rain, and so everything outside's super wet, and we're in Colorado, so I don't think we'll get dust in the door, but that's a very good concern. If it was dry right now, I would be very different about how I act about that door, but it's not wet, not dry whatsoever. Swipe right. I don't know. I think swipe right is the good thing, so I think. The only time I've swiped was at Taco Bell. That's when I learned about that Pouncer app or whatever, because you're supposed to swipe right. What's that? Oh, thank you. It's our Diamond Coat shirts. And he has the Be a Badass shirt on. Alrighty.
You want it in a smaller bucket?
No, this will be perfect. All right, we're coming down with the white. The white I love because the white is just such a contrasting color. So I know it's just a liquid, but something about having black, white, and gray, whenever they really whip together, you get something totally different than you ever would have had otherwise. Thank you for all the love, y'all. Seriously. Thank you so much. We're in Western Colorado right now, and we do classes in Colorado, Florida, and North Carolina. So definitely check out our Vero Beach class coming up, our advanced class we have right here in Colorado, or the North Carolina class coming up. And we're going to be going over floors, walls, countertops. These shoes, we sell them right on our website, guys. North Carolina is in Ocean Isles Beach, and it's Vero Beach, Florida. So Ocean Isles Beach, North Carolina, or Vero Beach, Florida. Can't wait to see any of you guys in any of those classes. Oh, 25% off classes right now too on the website, guys. They are doing a sale, so we have a sale, and I think you can use it on any of the classes.
It is.
That white made a difference.
Didn't it? That made
Yeah.
it pop.
Yes, it
That
did.
made it pop.
Now wait till now that we did that, it'll make it swipe way nicer.
Yeah.
That white made a big difference.
And I got another half.
Whatever color you have and want. I don't know which ones you want if you see this.
I have no idea.
It's pretty good right now. You could do more white, you could do more whatever.
Take another, like,
You have a half that's mixed right now?
I have a half that I can mix of
Right.
white.
Yeah, we better
It's
hurry.
like half a gallon.
Yeah, if you want it, I'd mix it quick if you wanted to do that.
Think it'd be better?
Yeah, and you don't waste any material just sitting there. Yeah, I'd do that. All right, guys, we're about to pour a bunch more blue. Since you guys want a blue, we did 4 gallons of blue.
It's just under a half gallon.
We may as well. Let's bring that other bucket over and we'll pour that half that blue, or we'll pour that blue in any of the nasty buckets. We can use an old gray bucket to pour half that blue into, so you don't ruin a new one. If you just use one of those gray ones, I'll just pour out of that again. That'll work just fine. Hey, it's good to meet you, ma'am. So, I've seen you working around. I didn't have a chance to say hi.
Well, hi, you're doing a great job.
I hope so. I haven't.
The blue in here.
Yeah, and then I'll just pour right out of the 5. It's hard for me to control really accurately. You're good there.
How much you doing, Terry?
There we are. Well, I need a bunch more of that. I've got another bucket right here, though. Here you
the
go.
other one?
Yeah, dump it all. Yeah, there we are. Thank you, sir. They're concerned about what? You know what? I have spikes that keep me up out of the floor. So I'm about to start Swiffer in this. T-bar on the whole floor. I think I'm gonna run a squeegee so I don't overly blur it, but I get a good mix. I think I'm gonna use my squeegee. Unless, do you have a newer, cleaner one? I accidentally brought that off a job last week, or yesterday rather, so. There you are, sir. Yeah, that's gonna be. Is that all? Oh, you're mixing your last?
No, I'm not done.
You're done? Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can walk as close as you want, Michael. Just want to get comfortable here with this. And you're what? Huh? I have never fallen yet, but I hate saying that. Well, everybody always asks me while I'm out on the middle of a floor. And then I'm like, well, no, I haven't, but thanks for the jinxie shit you just did to me. So, hate to try to answer jinky questions right when I'm on the middle of an about to fall floor. Oh, see, told you guys. This looks like I'm making love with the floor. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm using a squeegee because I want to be able to push this without mixing it. Pushing it without mixing it, guys. Girl, I want to make you sweat. Sweat till you can't sweat no more. And if you cry, man, this is going to be beautiful. I'm going to push some more. Really careful not to overly manipulate it. If you can bring out the alcohol, go bring the alcohol and have them pump that up for you, and you'll work right next to me. You and me are going to be best friends on this floor. We already are best friends, but we can be more. This guy has a badass crew. Got to look at the peeping toms in here. This guy's looking at my ass. He is not looking at the floor. Why am I trying to? I'm not trying to, guys. Wait till you see what we do with this. You're going to see us spray it. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. And this is a pattern that the customer picked too, so I do have to stay somewhat similar to what he wants. He's a nice guy, so I'm sure he'll let me kind of screw off a little bit, but it's not my shop, it's his. So usually when you see me doing the really stupid shit, it's because it's my office or my shop or something of mine. It would stay bumpy if you spread it bad, but just remember, a consistent, even stroking motion speed is very important. So when you stroke it, stay consistent. Oh, look at that. Okay, I think you guys are gonna love this regardless of what you're thinking you're gonna love. Okay. So now we'll give ourselves a test. I'm gonna come over and help him real quick, and then I'll show him how to spray. With a foam roller? I do like foam rollers, but I don't think I'm going to use one on this floor. I hum when I work, guys. I hum or I whistle all day, it seems like. I don't know why. I hope it doesn't get me too many reported comments. My dad could not stand hearing me whistle. I used to whistle all the time. It was just like a tick I had growing up, but probably because I never listened to music. No, I'd rather just steady, but if I need to bring more product, I just slow it down, and then it just sinks on its own. You guys don't have a foam roller out there, do you? Oh, he does? I'd play with one if you had one. Even they want one. I just didn't think we had one here. I was pretending I don't want one, but I kind of do. Oh, that's good. That's better. I don't even know if I need it, to be honest. This is getting so good without it. I don't know what we want it. All right. Now, oh, all right.
I tested already, spray pretty.
Does it spray pretty far?
Yeah,
Let's
you can
see.
open it out and go all the way to the corner.
Yeah. No, you're good, man. This is perfect. Now you see how it's breaking that pattern on the floor. And you see I want to spray a heavy pattern to everything nice and slow. Nice and slow, very organized. I don't want to overlap onto what I still have to work. But if you notice, I'm going to go heavy. I'm not, don't be gingerly with the alcohol. This is 99% isopropyl alcohol on here. And we're going to spray it like it's our favorite part of the floor.
These are like a workout. Walking in these.
Trying to? Yeah, it can be.
Like you feel it in your calves.
Yes. All right. That'll be all you'll do, just like that.
All right.
And I'll come here, and then you'll spray down here, and then we'll keep moving. But I like to do it a little early so we can kind of see how it moves. Because look at this. Look at what you're getting here. That's beautiful, I think. Don't you like that? I think they're gonna love that, how we break the floor like that. That's perfect. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. All the divots, and now what you guys see, you'll see a sheen that looks kind of rough, but that's alcohol sitting on the floor. And as soon as that alcohol kind of disrupts, it should look really good, guys. So as soon as it evaporates off that floor. No, basically zero. I usually just try to control the speed of the squeegee so that it brings as much product to wherever I want it as I need. But usually if you're trying to apply pressure, you're gonna start getting an uneven floor. So usually just steady pressure, steady speed on all your strokes. And that's everything in life, guys. Oh, goodness. Betty Davis, thank you for the rose. Thank you for the love. Like I say, guys, you have no idea how much your guys' love to a small company like ours truly does make a difference. You guys going on here and hitting that like button or following us and just helping support us through jobs like this, it's the only reason why we kind of stand out. I mean, we obviously, I think we have the best products in the world, but I really think we have the best customers in the world and some of the best support. So thank you for helping put a tiny little epoxy company on the map. Do they like the alcohol design or no? Wait till you see what the alcohol design, you're not really seeing what it's gonna be right now. It's still gonna blur quite a bit. It's gonna become a lot smoother. You're gonna get a really smooth, wispy look out of it, which is what I love. But maybe it's not what you love. Oh yeah, you could do a kitchen island like this very easily. Very, very easily, guys. This is metallics and solid. Your black, white, and gray are all solid liquid pigments, and your blue is metallic. Did I have one other? What else did I have in here? Just blue, black, and white, right? Blue, black, white on a gray. Oh, a little bit of silver. Yeah, I only poured it in a couple of the lines though, so I almost forgot it existed. I'm sorry, silver. Say what? These are spiked shoes, guys. They just keep me up and out of the epoxy. We got any viewers on there today? Any viewers out there today, Michael? What? Just based on how we pour it, and we left it in the same exact epoxy density, so it works really well. But very good question. A lot of times people do dump metallics into too heavy of a base of liquid pigment, and man, it burns it all out of there. It's so sad too when you have a beautiful bucket mixed and you think you're gonna like make the prettiest floor in the world, and then you see you lose half of it. That was kind of an ugly pattern through here, guys. I'll have to try to fix this. Looks like an accident at the sperm bank, so. Looks like a Smurf did something. Here, we're fixing it though. So now I'll have to go all the way back down there so I don't have a T mark chopped into the floor there. What does this structure hold? It's going to be for heavy machinery in a shop. So, what do you think? I'm liking it, aren't you? If the customer likes it, that's all we care. No, I just didn't want to leave my stupid pour pattern just as it was on the floor. You don't have to do this, but usually it's nice to kind of manipulate it just a little bit, kind of make it a little more decorative than what you maybe had it.
Where can they go for an estimate?
Call our office if you want to, or check the link in the bio if you're interested in classes, or signing up for one of our upcoming classes. We're probably the best epoxy school in the world. We have people from all over. ¿Qué pasó? Oh yeah, you're ready, man. You're good. Very, very little. I'm just trying to hold it. The floor's getting a little stiffer as it's cold over here. I can feel it. It's changing, but I'm just having to slow down a little more than I did over there. So. The classes are in Grand Junction, Colorado, in Vero Beach, Florida, and in Ocean Isles Beach, North Carolina. And now you'll want to walk out from the pattern. You'll want to stand out like over here so you don't leave spike marks in it. Oh, you're good, you're good. Just keep spraying. Within reason, you almost really never mess this up necessarily. Oh. Roll my ankle in spikes. Oh, look how much smoother it got over there after the alcohol evaporated. It's even better. That's why it's important to know your process, guys, is know what you're gonna get out of a floor when you're starting. Know what your next step's gonna lead you to, because a lot of people panic because they just don't know what's happening next or what the product will do, so. About what? You know, it depends on your use, and I usually warranty everything against delamination or damage due to any kind of improper installation. Because if you apply this correctly, Should be almost impossible to really delaminate this. As far as that, I mean, usually it's time and materials on any random use thing, like say they did something that they know they damaged the floor on. It's not really that big a deal. We can come out and fix it. Usually that's not that big. It's usually a 15-minute sanding and polishing of the floor. Now, a lot of times you guys are wanting to know how much my floor is setting up, and you're like, he's moving too slow. Well, now my floor actually is starting to set up a little bit, but not too much. But I can feel that I need to start being thoughtful about getting off my floor sometime in the next 15, 20 minutes. Please hit that follow button or subscribe or whatever helps you guys. If you're learning anything, if you like what you're seeing, please follow. We do a lot of funner, crazier floors than this even, so. I'm personally getting into doing geode pour floors. That's what I'm spending a bunch of my time trying to get good at right now. Trying to get good at everything I do, but that's one of them. That's perfect, dude, perfect. Heavy, heavy. I'll stay down here now for a minute and let you kind of work across. Yeah, you might want to pump that up a little, get a little pressure on it so it sprays more, a little more of a mist. Pricing on a floor like this probably costs about somewhere around a little less than $2 a square foot or a little more depending on how clean the concrete. This is pretty good concrete, so it might have been $1.75. Might have been $2.25, but cents a square foot. But that's because it's done by the customer, you know, where I'm just coming up here to help them. You can make very good money doing this floor. So a lot of people that come and do training, I mean, they're making up to $15 a square foot often on floors like this. So, I mean, I've had guys making $70,000 in an afternoon on a big enough floor. So come to a class and learn everything we have to show you about this product. Very self-leveling. This product's extremely self-leveling, forgiving, has incredible air release flexibility. This product's really unique in one aspect is that you can take and freeze this down to 0 and it's still very impact resistant, which is why a lot of guys love it, is you can flex it back on itself even at 0 degrees. Most products get very brittle at low temps, and this, even at high temperatures, it doesn't really lose its elongation strength, which is its ability to stretch. Really heavy out there. Heavy, heavy. You don't have to wiggle it. You think wiggling helps it get.
Just like that.
If you shake it more than 3 times. If you shake it that much, I think you're doing something with my
Because I sprayed my
alcohol.
ceiling and I had to shake it.
Trying to make it even, yeah.
That's what I kind of feel like I'm spraying.
He has to shake it. You're doing good, man. I'll work with you any day. See see the little divots out there? That's what you're targeting always, is always those little divots. Yeah, I'll walk just a few steps up here and I'll come back through it. This is our alcohol. It breaks our surface tension, pops any air bubbles, and really helps smooth our floor out, guys. So if you want a really smooth floor, you need that alcohol. And this will really like blur a lot of this pattern and let it just be so milky. It'll look very much like a nebula or something in here tomorrow. It's gonna look, I don't know, it just gives it a look you can't really get any other way. Say what? Grind. We always prep with a grinder. Diamond grind all my highs, open up, make sure it's all very porous so it can accept epoxy. Depends on the substrate, of course. This is a concrete floor, so that's why we do that. So depends on if it's wood. And like I say, the classes, we go over everything in detail. There you are. A little more of that in a second, but I think I can finish out our pattern here, and I'll try to walk you guys out if I can. I don't want to disrupt my floor, but I'll show you guys what we did. Yeah, where it's cold here, it's definitely a lot thicker, tougher to work, but that's fine. That's just fine, guys. You guys liking that?
Love it. It's too late for the trans, huh?
I could spray it I could probably walk the perimeter and spray it if you wanted to. It's up to you, kind of. Do you want me to try, or? We'd need quite a bit of alcohol if we wanted to do that, because we'd be going back out and divoting it, but I could.
Nah, it looks great.
I like it. We'll want to throw tape across our threshold here too, just to make sure we stop any excess airflow.
Yeah, no, I have it tight.
I'm guessing. Thank you guys so much for coming here and watching us pour. This is how most jobs end. You're just trying to get out that back door. So thank you for joining. God bless you guys. And I hope I see you guys. I don't know if I'm going to go live this afternoon or tomorrow, but either way, I'll see you guys, and I hope you're having a good day. So thank you.